Welcome, everybody, back to the channel. I am Melinda Jae, and I'm here to discuss, continue on with the 30 lessons that I learned that turn into blessings. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, the fifth thing that I learned so far is to always show gratitude. Always show gratitude. Once you get up in the morning and before your feet hit the ground, say thanks. Show thank you. Or show give thanks. Each time you give thanks, you show gratitude of the things that you have now, it could lead to other things coming into fruition for you as time goes by, whether it's in the mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, financial aspect. Um, of course, we are living in a time where a lot of people feel entitled to some things, and that is not the case majority of the time, especially if you have done some injustice along the way, or you've done done some injustice along the way, and you just feel like especially when it comes to your own advantage, and you just feel like at the end you still feel some entitlement in the end, and majority of the time that's not how the way it goes. So, and of course, we also live in a time where we complain what we don't have. And I had to catch myself on this a couple of times. I still do nowadays, but um as I gone through my spiritual journey, I've learned that I need to be grateful for what I have. I've always been grateful for what I've had, but there are certain things and certain aspects that I'm like, dang, I really want that. Why can't I have that? And so forth and so on. I get those thoughts. And however, whenever you have those thoughts, it can block what is already presented to you so far. So that's why you're gonna have to flip that narrative around, be like, I can have that one day, or I will have that one day. So that way you're already speaking something into existence, because when you do, you are putting, not only you're speaking it into existence, but you also want to work towards into making it where it is coming to fruition, right? So that's why I continue to show gratitude each and every time, because I know there's someone out there that is, you know, that doesn't have these same privileges or the same access that I do. And that's why I just continue to, you know, do it that way, because not only is giving reassurance to the creator that you are being grateful for what you have so far, but it's also um raising your vibration. It is raising your energy. It is raising your essence into, you know, you being in that abundant frequency to where anything that comes to me flows to me type of energy, right? So it's important for us all as a collective to show gratitude in any shape, way, or form. There's no right or wrong way to show gratitude. You can be outside and be like, hey, I'm grateful that the sun is out right now, because I know somewhere there is an earthquake and people are devastated. Or I am so glad I got hot water right now, because I know someone or somebody somewhere that don't even have clean water, or don't even have access to the free water that we have now. So that's why I just put everything into perspective, because I'm going to give y'all this little tidbit. When I was in Mexico, right? We was trying to figure out why why our money was gone. Why our money was leaving out our pocket like there's no tomorrow. Because each time we went somewhere we had to tip. Well, we didn't have to, but each time we went somewhere we tipped. No matter if it was a restaurant, was a bar, whatever case may be. And that is because when we went to one of our excursions, I had read the sign on the van that was like gratuity is much appreciated, because we relied that on another source of income. And it didn't hit me until one of the we were speaking, me and a couple of my friends were speaking to some elderly folks that have been going to Mexico for over 10 years. And they would tell us, yeah, we would bring at least this amount of money specifically for tips. And why? Because they get paid $7 a day. $7 a day. And I was like, what? Excuse me? He was like, yeah, they get paid $7 a day. And they rely on the tips for extra added income. And I was like, oh my gosh. And we over here complaining about $7.25 an hour, which still it does not sustain the standard of living due to the prices are going up. But it's just the simple fact that you got people over here that is living off of $7 a day and tips. And yeah, I was baffled. I was flabbergasted. I was like, oh my gosh. But again, that just shows you, and that explains why they do come over here and try to have a better life here, because not only that we offer more, and that's why they don't mind working the wages that they do as starters, because over at the other country they get paid way less more, and they stretch that dollar tenfold over there. So I was like, oh my gosh, wow. So that definitely put that into perspective of showing gratitude, always showing gratitude, because you just don't know what a person is going through and how their circumstances are at the present moment. So yeah, always show gratitude, y'all. Always show gratitude. And the sixth pointer is, which will segue to what was stated before, is tend to self-care. Self-care is very important. I would used to once upon a time, I would be like, why all these women spending but like a large amount of money, or just frequently going to the nail shop, right? Because I used to not go. I would I would do my toes myself, or I would do my I just recently started focusing on my hands a little bit more as far as like my nails. And luckily with the press on nails, they come in clutch. All right. But yeah, over a period of time, I was like, why are these women spending all this money at these nail shops and stuff like this? Come to find out, that's a form of self-care, y'all. Men do it too. Successful businessmen, don't let the successful businessman fool you. They go to nail salons as well. It's a form of self-care. It helps you relax. Did you know that all your organs are tailored to your feet region? And that's what leads you to fall asleep sometimes in the chair at the nail salon, because they are massaging, they getting all that tension and in that feet area, because all the organs are associated with the foot, right? So yeah, I was like, oh, it makes sense. Okay. But on the flip side, whenever I go to a nail salon, I be tense up in there. I don't know why. I be tense. I don't know if it's y'all don't ask. I've gotten better now of going to the nail salon. I've gotten better going to the nail salon and not tensing up. But before then, I would tense up, you know? Especially when somebody is doing my hands, they will always slap my hand. Hey, lighten up. Why you so tense? Lighten up. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I would tense up at the nail salon. So yes, self care is necessary. I don't care if you are the poorest person. I don't care if you are the busiest person. Okay, take some time off, people. Your body is definitely gonna tell you when you need to sit your butt down somewhere. Now that I've been on this spiritual journey for at least what 2 years. I make sure I get my self-care in. Definitely majority of the time it be taking a nap. Taking a nap for me goes a long way. I kid y'all. I kid you not, y'all. I be acting like a cat sometimes. Be sleeping all throughout the day, or just having a good sleep for a good 30 minutes to an hour. And I know that's not good, but by the time I get up, I'm good. And that's because of what I be doing in the background, besides working my job and of course doing YouTube videos and doing other things. Yes, I need to take at least one day to not do a goddamn thing, but just watching TV and eating ice cream in front of the TV, or just eating. Okay. I know that's not healthy to do, but uh, that's what I like to do sometimes. If I'm not traveling, okay, if I'm not shopping, if I'm not, dining at somewhere new and eating, experiencing the good cuisine and stuff, then I'm at home chilling, watching TV, eating, snacking on some food, and that's my form of self-care. I'm good. All right. But if I want to extend that self-care into like purchasing something, I'm definitely gonna get into have a going to the movie, of just going to the movies and seeing what is out. Then I do want to see Woman King. I may just go to the movie and see that, see how that goes. Yeah. And then also taking yourself out for lunch, that's another form of self-care. Reading a book is another form of self-care. Sitting outside in the yard, or just sitting out in the jacuzzi, taking a bath, a salt bath is a form of self-care. See that? But if I want to put some like money, some dough on it, I will go to a spa. I haven't been to a spa yet, but I plan on it. I plan on it for my birthday, y'all. So yeah, I do want to experience that. So yes, tending to self care, because um back then, I guess because it's a taught behavior is one. If we tend to ourselves or be a little selfish in some sort of way, that we do get that guilt sometimes. And I'm here to tell you, you don't need to feel guilty to tend into self care, because that can help get you back in balance to what you have been been out of balance from, right? So don't let the self care fool you, far as like you being selfish. It's not being selfish. It's actually taking care of yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, who's gonna take care of you? Who? I'll wait. Okay, exactly. All right. So yeah, that is the fifth and the sixth thing that I've lessons that I've learned so far on the 30 lessons that I've learned that turn into blessings. Okay. So, yeah, that concludes this portion of the video. Please leave a comment down below of your thoughts and opinions and how this resonates with you so far. I thank you all for tuning in. Hey, don't forget to share the video so we can all each one and teach one another, because we can work together to be better, right? And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell and make sure you press all so you know the next time I upload a video. And until next time, I'll roll out 3 more videos in regards to more lessons that I learned so far. All right, so let's hit it. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.